would cry, oh, baby, I would cry, oh, baby.
Hey guys, so I just got 2 new headlights for my car, and I'm gonna teach you how to open them so you can do LED modifications or whatnot, projector retrofits. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about. Just split the lens from the actual base. So yeah, let's go. So the first thing you're gonna want to do for your headlights is, if you have any bulbs still in here, you're gonna want to remove them. So I have my high beam bulb here. Actually, that was my low beam actually. Here I got my high beam. Just take those both out. And then, if you have any metal, as you can see there's a metal tab on here. Just gonna take that off. It'd be kind of hard with one hand. There you go. And I already started taking off the screws, but if you have screws on your headlights, you're gonna want to take those out too. So, get rid of that. Right here. The last one is down here. We've got one more bulb right here. There we go. Now that all of our screws and metal things are out, if you're having a hard time taking out a certain bulb, you can just lightly get some pliers and give it a little twist, and it should just pop right out, as you can see. And we got a little bit of more metal components here, like the bulb holder. So we're just going to take those out with a Phillips screwdriver. Just take everything off that's metal on your headlight basically. There we go. Also, there will be rubber seals, as you can see here. So I just get a flathead, stick it in here, pry it out. There's one. Here's the second one. There we go. So now we got all the metal components of our headlight removed, or most of them at least. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the oven portion of opening your headlights. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you're baking your headlights is make sure you set it at a reasonable temperature. If you set it too low, you may be having a hard time trying to pry it open because it's not hot enough. And if you run it too high, you may run the risk of burning your headlights, or at least deforming them. So what I do is I set my oven on 210 degrees for about 10 minutes. Make sure before you put your headlights in the oven that it's fully preheated. So as you can see, it's on bake right now. It's no longer preheating, so it is now safe to put in the oven. Alright, so as you can see here, I have my headlight, and well, it barely fits in my oven, but you're also going to want to make sure your oven is fully closed when you put it in there. So let's go ahead and do that now. It fully closes, and now I'm gonna leave this in here for about 10 minutes, I'd say. So just set a timer for 10 minutes, then we'll get back to it in about 10 minutes. Alright, so it's been just about 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the headlight out of the oven. This thing is super hot. Right, so the first thing I like to do is, some headlights may have these little tabs up top. Just going to want to bend them up while they're still warm. And there will be tabs all around the headlight, so just bend all of them up. And don't bend them too hard because they may snap. It's one thing I found out the hard way. I'm just bending up all of the plastic tabs right now. I need a flat head for some of them. Alright, now that we got all the tabs bent up, we can now start prying. I like to start prying from the bottom, and that's because you won't be able to see this when you install the headlights on the car. So if you do mess it up, then it's okay because it's all on the bottom. Just gonna get in there from somewhere. Right here's a good point.
From deep in my soul.
Boom. There we go. As you can see, we got the headlight split from the lens. Make sure you don't lay this lens on the ground because it may get scratched. So now you could do whatever you want, you know, your LED modifications, whatnot. But while we're still here and while the butyl is still kind of warm, what I like to do is I just like to press all the butyl back into the channel like so. Just make it all nice and flat. Always the best you could. Just like so. Flatten out all this glue. You can see for the most part it's flat right here. So the next time you go ahead and install it, it'll have like a clean seal. You won't have any problems with moisture getting in here. Yeah, that's about it.